Red edition, howdy. You know what? I get a different scheme in my little brain every day. I mean, I'm just wild. I'm riddled with ADD and I wander around. I've always got a new startup. I'm a sucker for it. I've been rich and I've been poor several times. Rich is so much better. It's nice to be rich again. I kind of like it. But I just wanted to share with you this box. So many people are in the box. Every time I have one of these new schemes, people say to me, you got to do a study. You got to go out and ask people questions. And I'm always pushing back on that. And just recently, Roberta in my office gave me this quote. I thought it was kind of cute and kind of described me in so many ways. It was from Henry Ford. If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. Hey, I don't like that one. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And I'm being polite. He's really the prime mistake, but I'm just having a polite moment here. So the Prime Minister of Canada, he says that Canadians need values that unite the country. Openness, compassion, equality, and inclusion. He says that all of the time. I think hourly. And inclusion, he always means homosexuals, right? He always wants to go to another gay pride parade. And compassion means to give the Indians in Canada more money. He kind of uses the different words, but that's what it's all about. It goes on to say, indigenous people. Why not just say Indians? We got so many different things. Guys like me, I mean, I ain't that bright and I have no education. I can't keep adapting with different words. He says, Indian people, homosexuals have faced prejudice and oppression, and the country must continue to work with them and to right the wrongs. From hundreds of years ago, let's keep saying we're sorry and have a little bit of a lug fest and give them a check. This guy is dangerous. He needs to be locked up because why don't we move on? We're good. I didn't know that I was prejudiced or anything until he told me. I kind of thought everything was okay. None of us care. We're all colorblind. We just kind of want to be treated the same. And he's against us white folk. He's against his own race. He ain't that bright. A Democratic candidate running for the Illinois Attorney General in Illinois. I mean, he wants gun control. He wants everything, right? He was robbed. He was robbed while he was giving his campaign speech. Kind of funny. And the bad guys took his camera equipment, personal belongings, including his cell phone. He was taking promotional campaign photos because we have a good neighborhood to live in. Oh, maybe you should have had a gun. You could have stopped it because they put one in your face. Hey, the Retailer's Guide to Body Armor Law. You know, in Canada, you're not allowed to have body armor. You can't even have a gun to protect yourself. You're not allowed to do anything in Canada. I guess you can walk around as long as you pay lots. But you know what? If somebody's coming after you and you can't at least defend yourself, can't you at least put something on to stop a bullet? No! Is against the law. Now, in America, everyone has the right, except convicted felons. I guess it's all right to knock them off. But once they're out of jail, I don't think that I agree with that. I mean, if you're a felon, you've been convicted, and you're free, you still can't get body armor. Maybe that's bad. Maybe somebody in prison's out to get you. You probably should be able to prevent your life from being taken. But you know, in Canada, they don't like silencers. They want to hear the noise when the bad guy murders people and does bad things. They want to hear the explosion, and they want to make sure that any innocent bystanders that had the ability to want to wear a vest don't. They want to make sure they die in the street. These people, they continue to walk among us. Now let me give this to you. You'll have an election someday coming. If you want higher taxes, bigger bureaucracy, more power in Ottawa or in Washington, and a smaller economy with lower take-home pay and fewer jobs, if you want all of that and you don't even want any of your freedom, vote for the left-wing nut jobs. Y'all make sure you do that. But if you want a bigger economy, freedom, more jobs and more take-home pay and less power with Ottawa and or Washington and all those bureaucrats that happen to be liberal for the most part, and you want more money in your pocket, and you want to be able to walk around as a free person, vote for the right-wing people. And if the right-wing politicians can only learn to tell the truth better than the left-wing persons, then we will win. We will always win. It'll be astonishing. But unfortunately, those guys that do all the lying, that's gravity, you know, and gravity's a strong force. If you tell everybody that your neighbor is an axe murderer, guess what? They're all going to go over there and dig his yard up. And the poor guy didn't do anything except you didn't like him. And so you told the story about him. Hey, I'll come back here tomorrow, get more for you from the right. See ya.